Be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them.
Work until you can't breathe anymore. Because that's how it trains you mentally to be able to say, okay, I'm in this position now where I'm starting to lose my breath. I'm starting to be overwhelmed by all these things I have to do. How do I, in this moment in time, get to the next step and then get to the next step and then get to the next step, so I'm that much more prepared for when I'm in that match, in this situation, on how to get through it. My name is Jonathan Rosner. I am 24 years old. I am a graduate of the Theater and Performance major at SUNY Purchase, and I'm currently a professional wrestler. For me, being a kid who the first thing I ever wanted to do was be a professional wrestler, this name that Johnny Rods gave me, Johnny Star Power, came out of his mind as like, oh, you're a big, powerful guy, and you're gonna be a star, it came from there, and it was just like, I related it to what I love. I wrote this whole backstory of Johnny Star Power, an ancient Greek demigod, and a postmodern Hamlet. Renaissance of the Ring is an autobiographical piece about my life and my struggle to choose between being a performance artist of the theater and doing classical theater, postmodern theater, everything I love, like making people think on so many different levels, and being a professional wrestler. I had no experience as a professional wrestler prior to me beginning to write this piece. I found Johnny Rods in Brooklyn, New York at Gleason. Johnny Rods was a wrestler for the WWF, and he worked for Vince McMahon's father, Vince McMahon Sr. I went in there as an actor. I told him what my situation was and how I wanted to do this play and how I wanted to be authentic to the wrestler. I wanted to have a place to train and a place to do rehearsals. So Johnny Rods is talking to me about my potential to actually be a professional wrestler, not just in the sense of doing it for my show, but in the sense of having this be my career. I trained with Johnny for a year. I worked by myself in multiple jobs to pay for a wrestling ring, which I would put into the theater at Purchase. Renaissance of the Ring completed May 2014. And it had such a great response that it led to me have to continue moving it and building it forward. And fast forward, a year and a half, and I'm still training at Johnny's. In June of 2015, I got my big title match, and I became the WW champion. The world champion, just in general, is amazing, but to be given the honor of being given the world title by Johnny Rods and have him, ringside as I'm being awarded the title was just, it was such a culmination of a year that happened from May 2014 when I did the show to June 2015, how now I became a world champion in professional wrestling.
Yes, 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 yes.